Just bear with me a second, guys. I think there is an issue with the remote here because it says the football's finished, but it says Chelsea 1, Norwich 0, and it means Norwich haven't scored and Chelsea kept a clean sheet. Can't be right. Boom! Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. The Chelsea-Norwich game has just finished and we've won. We have won and we have kept a clean sheet, but it was far from a classic. However, that being said, if you'd have offered me a 1-0 win before kickoff, I would have 100% bitten your hand off for it because it gives us a vital 3 points. A vital 3 points that gives us a 4-point cushion in the run for the top 4. Even if all results go against us now, we cannot fall out of the top 4 until next Wednesday at the earliest. So I'm going to put my feet up for a week and relax. It's not going to be too relaxing though because we have Man United in the FA Cup semi-final at the weekend because we're still in that because we're a banging side. Okay, in all seriousness, Chelsea are like a box of chocolates. You don't quite know which one you're going to get, and today we got a bang average Chelsea, an absolutely bang average one. Feels a bit flat, felt like we had no tempo, no purpose. That being said, we got the win, so this is going to sound like a rant, but it's not really a rant. It's just an honest assessment. The 23 minutes before the drinks break, oh my God. That was basically me. The whistle for the drinks break pretty much woke me up. It was dreadful. We created nothing. We had a half chance from Olivier Giroud, which he created for himself. It was a hopeful ball forward from Jorginho. Ones that he used to do pinpoint through balls over the top. Yes, he's just hit this one, hit and hope, and Giroud's chased it down, bustled his way through, and created half a chance, which he probably should do better on in terms of the finish. It was all sideways passes, it was backwards passes, it was slow, it was pointless passes. What we would do is we'd play it safe for about 10. John Obi Mikel would have been proud of these passes, going 5 yards, going nowhere. And then what we'd do is we'd give it to a really good ball playing person, such as our centre backs, and they would then hit a 70-yard cross-field ball towards the opposite corner flag for no reason. And then all of a sudden Norwich got the ball back. We made it so easy for them to defend. We should have had them camped back, creating chances. Instead they were camped back just because they're Norwich. There were a couple of positives. Aspi on the right-hand side looks much more dangerous. He gets into those areas, cuts it back, dinks it into the back post. On his stronger right foot, he can put a delivery in straight away, and he was better at it. Giroud had a chance, woefully miskicked it, but it come from Aspi down the right-hand side. It just gives us two outlets. Alonso as well, not a fan of his, but in the first half, he deserves some credit. He got into good positions, he put a couple of dangerous balls across the 6-yard box, in the box. We could have attacked them, we could have done better if we'd have gambled a bit more, but it's a start. We've almost gone back to basics with our formation and the way we play. Get the ball out wide, get the ball into the box. Fine by me. Pulisic again looked like the biggest threat all game. He had a beautiful chance in the first half, but again, pretty much self-made. Ball into the box. The first touch was absolutely exquisite. Second touch weren't bad either as he hits one on his weak foot, but Tim Krul makes a fingertip save and the ball hits the crossbar before going over. That was decent, but again, it's Christian Pulisic, the only man that looks like he's ever going to do anything. Ever. Giroud also did well, like I said, hustling, bustling his way through. Every chance he had, he pretty much created for himself, apart from the goal, which obviously come from Christian. But what we did do today, and the goal actually did come from this, so I shouldn't criticise it too much. When we do get in those dangerous wide areas, instead of just whipping it in nice and early, what we do is we tend to stop, square up the defender, let Norwich get back in shape, and then hang one up in the air. That's no good for anybody. The quicker we get that ball in the box, the defenders are not sorted, and we can attack the ball. It can, the element of surprise, spring it upon him. We kept stopping, and it continued into the second half. If you watch it back, it was really winding me up. Alonso gets to the byline, stops, then tries to beat a man or plays a 1-2. When you've got the chance to cross it, just bloody cross it in the future. That being said, good goal. Christian squared up his man, dinked it in. Giroud just bang, get out of my way. Cheers, thank you very much. Powerful header. Tim Krul got a hand to it, couldn't keep it out. Typical Olivier Giroud goal. They linked up well, Pulisic and Giroud. That continued all the way through the game. Giroud nearly put one on a plate for Pulisic, little dink over the top. He connected with it well, Christian as well, forced another good save from Tim Krul, but there's a little partnership coming there. We know that Giroud's got more about his game than just getting on the end of stuff. He's a good link-up player on the edge of the box, backs into defenders, lays the ball off for teammates. I don't want to say, that it's going to be one of the strongest partnerships we've got, because Giroud nearly left in January, and Pulisic is new. So I'm not going to sit here, but the link-up play was promising. Cesc and Costa used to do that. Lampard and Drogba, I'm not going to compare Giroud to Lampard and Drogba. I'm just not going to do it. But there's promising signs there of a partnership, and long may it continue. The moment Tammy come on, you know I'm not a massive Tammy fan, guys, but the moment he come on, We played the sort of balls that we were playing to Olivier, and we were getting no chances. They were winning headers, they just bullied Tammy. And Tammy's a big lad, and I don't know if this will come with experience or confidence or what it is, but they bullied him. Giroud bullied 4 of them. So I want to see Tammy be a bit more physical, a bit more belief in himself, and start to do what Giroud does, and that's create chances out of nothing. It was a great time to score right before the break. I'm thinking, lovely, get in there, get a bit of confidence. Lads, we're winning, but we can kick on and get some more. Norwich are bottom, they've already been relegated, blah, 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 blah. It didn't happen. We come out and played with the exact lack of tempo in the second half that we'd shown for the first 45 minutes. It was a little bit frustrating as a fan to watch, and it made me feel a little bit flat. Again, found myself bored. I shouldn't be bored watching Chelsea, the club that I love. It was tense, it was worrying. Norwich didn't really have any chances, so credit to our defence today, but every time they got in our half, I actually thought they were going to score. I was worried, I was tense. I've checked Chelsea Twitter, other fans saying the same thing. I'm nervous, I'm tense. Kepa done nothing. We kept them pretty much at bay, but we still, as fans, felt like we were going to throw that away. And that's not something we're used to as Chelsea fans. Game management has always been our strong point. We've always had experienced players, Cole, Terry, Lamps, Drogba, the players that can see out a game. You can go 1-0 up and you can sit back on it and you'll probably get the 3 points. Mourinho was the king of that when he was our manager. That is something we lack. And I don't know if it's because we're inexperienced. I don't know if it's because we're not as passionate about the club as those players were. I don't know if it's going to take time to build that kind of rapport, that reputation, that affiliation for the club. I don't know what it is, but I shouldn't have felt that way. Just because of what's happened in previous weeks, I felt that way. But tonight, they gave me no reason to do it. Credit to Rudiger and Zuma. I like them as a centre-back. Just thinking back to my prediction, the starting 11 prediction. I got 10 out of 11. The only one I didn't predict was Jorginho over Mount. So, pretty pleased with myself. But yeah, at times we just looked a little bit laboured. I don't know if we're tired, fatigued. I'm trying to make excuses for the boys and I can't. This is a Norwich team that's just been beaten 4-0 by West Ham at home. I mean, we should be, football doesn't work like that. Or West Ham beat them 4-0, so we should beat them 6. Or actually, it should be West Ham beat them 4-0, so we should beat them 3-0 because West Ham beat us. But football don't work like that. Each game is different. You know how it is. You have good days, you have bad days. Good players have off days, blah, blah, blah. But it felt complacent. At times, it felt like a training exercise. There was times where Willian was walking with the ball. Big Willian fan, as you know. But he was walking with it. It was like we were just finishing off a session. And that we were complacent, that we knew or we felt entitled that we were going to win that game. And that can't happen for a team chasing Champions League football. Be more clinical, kill teams off, be ruthless. There's teams in the Premier League, Liverpool are kings at it. They go 1-0 up, they go, right, we've got this, let's put 3, 4, 5 past them. We haven't done that for a while. All right, the Watford game at home was decent. We have scored a lot of goals this year, but that comes with a price. And that price has been sloppiness in defence and conceding, which we eradicated tonight. I would rather win a game 1-0 than us have the stress that we had in the Crystal Palace game. It's entertaining to watch, but bloody hell, it's stressful. Build your team on solid foundations, get the defence sorted out, and then work from there. We'll always score goals, especially with the talents we've got coming next year, Ziyech, Werner and that. We're not going to struggle. So Leicester, Man United, the ball is in your court now. We've got the points on the board. Play the game more. Don't care because I'd rather get them points and go, lovely, thank you very much. They're ours. Over to you. See what you can do. Like I said, we've got until next Wednesday to enjoy looking at the Premier League table to see ourselves in that top 4. And we've got tough fixtures to play. We've got Liverpool and Wolves. But we have only got 2 games left. That's just 2 games not to mess it up. It's given me a bit of belief. It's given me a bit of hope. Yes, nothing should really have changed. We put in a poor performance, again, if I'm being brutally honest, against an already relegated Norwich side, technically a championship side. But we've got the win. We weren't getting those wins when we were playing poorly earlier on in the season. We've been getting draws. It's refreshing, but I still feel flat. I don't go into this FA Cup semi-final against Man United with a lot of confidence, but that is a conversation for another day. Let me know your thoughts on the game. Did you enjoy it? Did you think Chelsea were deserved of the victory, or did you think they didn't create enough chances, they were a bit too laboured, and that we kind of got away with one there with a 1-0 victory? But I, for one, am pleased. Like I said, I'd have taken it before kick-off. Happy we got it. Thanks for all the support on these videos as well, by the way. So close to 500 subs now. It's going to bring this video to a close, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the game. Wasn't the most exciting, but hey, job done. 1-0, clean sheet. Lovely jubbly. Top 4. Maybe. Up the Chelsea.